YouTube, it's Christabel back for another video, and today it's Sopranos Season 1 Episode 7. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel, and big love and respect to all the returning Patreons and subscribers. Nah, I'm not doing a massive recap because I've got hella recording to do today. Suffice to say though, my man moved in for the kiss with the counsellor, and the Popo are already watching, and I'm not really fully in the know about all of his criminal dealings. So yes, I know that there's some racketeering going on, there's some protection, maybe there's some gambling, or I've got no idea. I need more context on what his actual crimes are. Okay, so yeah, I'm jumping straight into this one. Full reactions are going to be on Patreon along with 6 extra episodes, so let's crack on. Season 1, Episode 7. Let's get it.
7, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 10, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Di Colucci, Barbara Soprano, let's go, sync up. What's so funny back there, gentlemen? You care to share?
Sorry, Mr. Mescamin.
A drunk on communal wine. It runs in the family, yo. It's what Mama was doing last week.
Oh, floor, kick, turn.
What's going on here?
Mr. Mescamin, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is that alcohol in your breath?
Oh, no.
I mean, alcohol on gym day, not a smart idea, but you live and you learn.
Hey, how's the boy? How am I? I got dust up the crack of my ass and I'm starving to death.
You're doing an excellent job. Allow yourself to take pleasure in that.
Get him the hell out of here.
Is there a problem?
Look, you made your point, okay?
I made my point.
You made your point.
What point is that?
Enough with this work stoppage.
This is a union safety official, and he stays until the union deems this workplace is free of hazard.
I have the money.
You do? Christopher, give the union a call and see if this gentleman here has paid up his union dues, and then pop one of these wheel covers. We'll check the brake pads.
I'll get right on it.
Okay, so is this like protection money, like just operating fees? You work in my town, you pay the rent.
He's suspended for 3 days.
Well, at least let me pay for the wine.
Theft of the Sacramento wine is not just a crime against property. This is an affront to our holy sacristy.
Oh, come on, they're children.
Anthony sometimes has trouble following the rules, weighing consequences. At times doesn't think before he acts. And it's thought that there's a good possibility Anthony could
That he
be
got that from
ADD.
you.
ADD.
He's just gangster, bruv.
Nobody gets hit in our house. Not exactly my idea. I don't know what the world's coming to if you can't do a little tarantella on the kids every once in a while when they step out of line.
He'll be given a complete battery of testing. Psychological, behavioral, medical.
Let me ask you a question. These other kids, you keeping an eye on them? Are you testing them? The ones that aren't named Soprano?
Yeah, but why did you pick his son out?
It's a crime to suspend that child from school with all the money you give them.
I bet that gym teacher shit a brick when your little friend puked on his boots, huh, Anthony?
I don't think he looks ADD or ADHD or whatever they are referring to. He's not giving me enough to even think. I mean, I'm no doctor, but...
Yeah, well, I must have had another son who stole a car when he was 10 years old. Yeah, he could barely see over the steering wheel.
He was a hellion, this one. Him and his little crew. They used to steal lobsters on the boats on the shore and sell them for $1 a piece down on Bloomfield Avenue.
Really?
How many times do I gotta say this? I don't want that kind of talk in front of this kid.
You are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks. And no TV.
That's extreme. 3 weeks. He's gonna have ADD, no computer, no nothing, just sitting there. Bro,
Come.
Yep.
You think he knows?
I don't know. She knows.
What makes you say that?
Are you in?
I don't know. Things she says. You know, she makes remarks like this today with him.
Are you in the mafia?
She talked to you about me?
Talk to me? Something happened on that college trip.
She had a close shave with death and she didn't even know it.
What do you mean?
If he's got a disease, why'd they tell me to punish him? Doesn't that sound like bullshit?
ADD is a controversial subject.
It's a disorder, no? A disease?
So you don't consider his behavior out of the norm?
No.
I don't think so. Boys will be boys. If it was every week.
Do you have anything else you want to say about this?
Let's talk about the kiss attempt last week, yeah? There's an elephant in this room here. Someone needs to kiss it.
You were telling me that you had intimate feelings for me.
See, she wants to. Every woman wants to hear about how you like me, even if you can't have me. I do want you to like me, bitch.
I just can't turn off my feelings because you tell me it's a byproduct of therapy.
I never said you should turn off your feelings.
Did you not,
I
girl?
already got a girlfriend. Russian. 24.
Okay, so you're letting her know you got a side piece already. Your smile when you say that. You are a lot, Tony. You're such a kid. Are you annoyed? Bit disappointed?
Look, I gotta ask you one more question about my son. You think I should go easy on him now or press him a little harder?
Well, that's difficult to say.
We're gonna raise, maybe? Figure this out?
No kidding. My mom made me go to bed.
Anthony, why aren't you on your way to school?
That little guy is like a little wise guy, so beyond his years. Bless him.
Bring a pork loin.
Non-stop. Don't you get sick of yourself?
Dad, could you and Uncle June give me a ride to school?
Not right now, Tony.
I love the accent, man. It's just so mature, so I've seen too much. You get me? Run, boy. Don't get hit by anything. Careful, careful. It's gone. And an education in what your pappy be doing. And this is why you couldn't take your kid to school. Get your shit together. It must be so confusing to see someone that you love and trust acting wild. You get me? It's very confusing.
And what do you think is going on in this one, Anthony?
I don't know. How many more of these are left?
The quicker you answer, the faster we'll be done.
There's a horse galloping away from a motherfucking shed.
You know, if it's bad, the ADD, they put Anthony in special ed. I just picked up these books at the mall.
Help me to help my child? Come on, we don't even know that's what he's got.
You're right. Let's just be ignorant. Why worry about anything now?
She's hella annoying, man. I don't see many freaking positive, happy times between them two where they're just chilling, chatting, cutting the breeze, just, yo, Tony, no wonder you got a side piece. She's a lot.
Oh, you're a 13-year-old boy. You're too young to be so tired.
They sent me to a psychiatrist all morning. I took like 1,000,000 tests.
A psychiatrist?
Yeah, you know, 'cause I got suspended and everything.
They sent you?
To a psychiatrist?
They did.
That's nothing but a racket for the Jews.
Dad goes.
He does not.
He does too.
Why do you say
How do you know?
ridiculous?
Because it's true. I heard him and Mom talking about it.
What does he need a psychiatrist for?
Oh, shit.
He goes to talk about his mother. That's what he's doing. He talks about me. He complains. I gave my life to my children on a silver platter. And this is how he repays me.
She's gone off on one.
Yeah, maybe we should call the auto club.
We change tires at our house. Watch and learn. Yesterday with the psychologist.
Have you got a jack, Tony? Because it looks like you're still on the ground.
What'd you talk about? Anything interesting?
Well, it's kind of between me and my therapist. You know, he told me I didn't have to say anything if I didn't want to. Some kids at school said some stuff.
What'd they say?
That you were in the mafia.
What do you think?
I don't know. There were all those guys at Uncle Jackie's funeral, and those other guys writing down license plate numbers and taking pictures. Those were feds, right? Just like in Godfather 1.
Right.
And then I was on the web, and I found this page with Uncle Jackie on it. And it said he ran some union that ripped off these pension things or something.
You didn't see me on that web thing, did you?
No.
That's right.
That's right. I don't know webpage. That should answer your question, son.
When you first started therapy, you said that you had this dream about those ducks. They flew away with your penis. It was a bad omen that something was going to happen in your family. Is this the terrible thing? He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. Let's talk about your father.
Dad, where are you going? Can I come too?
Your mother wants you to help her get the screens down to the basement.
No, I want to go with you guys. He said no.
Janice, neither one of you will be going. You talk to your brother like that.
Where are they going today? I don't know why I couldn't go.
That's because your sister does as she's told.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jazz never does anything wrong. She's just perfect.
You're driving me crazy!
Ooh, what is your hand, girl?
Stick this fork in your eye!
She wasn't gonna do it. Holy shit, that's why I'm remembering all this. On account of where they were going.
Where were they going?
Wow. Practiced it, got the tools, everything. Where are they going? Where could they be going? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the no, no. You mean she's got, you gotta be kidding me. That's just hella unfair. I thought it was gonna be like side chick. Okay, so they go and have meetings and they go and play.
Did you confront them?
Have you been listening to what I've been saying? Kids don't confront in my family.
No, back then there's respect. Same sort of shit I was brought up on. Did you confront your parents about the fact that... No, motherfucker. I want to live.
Hey, what you doing? Where you spin? What do you mean? I ain't doing nothing. Yes, you did. You threw that wrapper on the floor. Pick it up. Leave me alone. Come back here. You got to pick it up.
Okay. The garbage police. Says a raid. Bro.
Guy's name was Chicky Sasso. My father's cousin on his mother's side. Got out of Vietnam on account of the cops blew his kneecap off.
What the fuck's the matter with you cops? Can't bring a kid to an amusement park no more?
Uncle Junior is so Uncle Junior. It's ridiculous. Wow. A whole bunch of mink coats and a clown. Now there's a joke waiting to be told. Some story.
I was using my sister Janice as a front. All the guys brought their daughters so that when they did their business, it looked sweet and innocent.
That must have been devastating.
Nah, it turned out it was no big deal.
To see your father handcuffed, being led away by the police?
Well, at the time, I thought my head was going to explode. But when I got home, my mother had a different perspective, which made me feel better.
So in her pain, she reached out to you.
That's one way to put it.
I know.
What do you know?
I saw him getting arrested. What did he do?
They didn't do anything. They just picked on the Italians.
Still, in my heart, I knew my father was no freedom fighter.
So he went to jail?
No, he came home in a couple of hours.
So his mum, kid's grandma, was a proper gangster's mole, if you like.
Why did they arrest your father?
He was in violation of his parole. Association with known undesirables.
He'd been in prison.
Yeah, he was away when I was a little kid, but they told me he was in Montana being a cowboy.
The shit they tell you when you're a kid, yo.
My son is doomed, right?
Why do you say that?
Come on. This is
He's
the
gonna
part when I'm
follow in
supposed
your
to tell you
footsteps.
how terrible my father was and the terrible things he did to me and how he ruined
You've
my
got to
life.
do something that stops your son from following on in your footsteps.
I went to the class, I told him how tough my father was.
Do you think
Yeah,
that's
'cause
how
you
your
weren't-
son feels about you?
It's not very
probably.
smart.
And I'm glad. I'm glad if he's
The
proud of
mental
me.
headspace
But that's the
you
bind
had
on
at
me,
that
'cause I don't want
time.
him to be like me.
Exactly, you want your kids to be better.
And what difference would it make? You said so yourself. It's in the blood. It's hereditary.
Genetic predispositions are only that, predispositions. It's not a destiny written in stone.
I think there are some things that are preordained, but there are choices. I think you've both got points.
Oh, so now Rocco Alator's a loser? I know I've had to rough Rocco up because of money, but that guy's got a fucking brain. He's gonna open a new book out there, and after that gets up, we get a little cash flow going.
Oh,
I mean,
Mr. Cashflow, big businessman now.
well, what do you know about it? You're scared of your own shadow. After Rocco gets the book up, he's gonna open a new supper club. He wants me to run it.
A supper club? Are you drunk?
Oh, per la Madonna, Jesus Christ almighty. Fucking albacore around my neck. Every time I try to do something, me and the kids will go without you.
They are not going anywhere. I'd rather smother them with a pillow than take them to Nevada.
Always with the drama.
Fucking hell. That's worse than the fork.
Oh, Junior, you
She was always a piece of work, wasn't
I
she?
can't stay, but I didn't want to let another day go by.
Junior, you're rocking that camel on taupe on brown. It's like, okay, bro. You
You shouldn't be
coordinate.
so hard on him. He's got a lot to learn, granted, but he's headed in the right direction.
Where to? Overbrook State Mental Hospital?
What?
Mum, stop talking at the thing.
Junior's very busy these days with his headaches.
Not too busy to shoot the shit with you, Tony. We gotta try and catch a ball game.
Yeah, you got my number.
That man is so full of himself since becoming capo regime. It makes me sick.
He was your ride or die. Now he makes you sick.
You remember the Alatoris, Ma?
Oh, why wouldn't I? You know, they moved to Nevada. They're billionaires now. Oh, that Rocco Alatori, he was a real go-getter.
Didn't Dad want to go with him?
Your father? No.
Dad wanted to go with him. You wouldn't let him.
Sensitive now.
Don't come and blame your mum
Well,
for
if
your
it
dad's
bothers
choices,
you,
yeah?
Maybe you better talk to a psychiatrist.
Whoa. What are you talking about, a psychiatrist? You're a real stone player, aren't you, Ma? You threaten to smother his children.
What does that mean?
You know, everybody thought Dad was the ruthless one, but I gotta hand it to you. If you'd been born after those feminists, you would have been the real gangster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She is a character.
I know you're probably eager to hear the results of our testing.
That bullshit testing, that looks so ridiculous.
The good news is no evidence of learning disability. Cognitive function, verbal and nonverbal intelligence testing, arithmetic and reading evaluation, all within the normal range.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, well, that's all the good news now. Why don't you tell us the bad news?
The results were interesting. The APA standard is for the subject to manifest 6 out of 9 possible symptoms of ADD. In testing, Anthony manifested 5 of those symptoms.
5, really?
He often has difficulty awaiting his turn. is often quote-unquote on the go or acts as if driven by a motor, often interrupts or intrudes on others, and often fidgets with hands or feet.
He fidgets with hands or feet.
That's right.
That's some bullshit, man.
What constitutes a fidget?
Let's break it down.
No, what
No,
constitutes a fidget?
bitch, please.
I mean, so what if he fidgets? He's in school. Who doesn't fidget in school? That's the trouble with you people. Every time you see a problem, you turn it into a disease.
Yeah.
He's a kid who made a mistake, and he's gonna pay for it. But he's gonna be fine. Come on.
I'm with Tony on this one. That guy's a clown.
Frankly, I think he's right. And I don't think we should have to pay for this testing either.
Suck dicks. About, where you going? Take out the fidget, that's 4. Interrupts, that's called rude, that's 3 out of 9. Bitch.
It's not the end of the world, Dan.
I'm depressed.
You're not depressed. You're sad and you're angry because you did something stupid and you got grounded.
Yeah, don't let anybody tell you how you feel, bro. Come give you some diagnosis now. You think you've got a condition.
What are you doing?
What's it look like?
Making dessert, bro. Hate squirty cream. Oh, missing out on hours of fun. But no. What? Oh, Tone. Stop. Cute. Okay, so that was a nice family-orientated episode. Nothing too mad happened. They tried to diagnose my little man, but no, he's good. He's just a boy doing boy things. If that's the case, and he's got ADD or ADHD, his mum got it too, because last week she was drinking communal wine. So, yeah. Anyway, not a bad episode, but eager to crack on with the next one. So I'm going to leave this one here. Full reactions are going to be on my Patreon, along with 6 extra episodes. Check that out if you want to. Till next time, peace and love. Bye.